I didn't eat no vegetables, no fruit, and I went hardcore with this. I didn't have any kind of like sausages that would have like garlic and stuff in it. I didn't have coffee. I didn't even have pepper because those are considered a seed. When I did this blood test, 71 days, and it is showing there that I have fantastic cholesterol ratio levels and that I'm reversing heart disease right now. What is going on, world? I am the Hungarian Experiment, and today we're going to talk about how the carnivore diet can reverse heart disease. Really? Can it actually reverse heart disease? Isn't all the propagated things you guys have been hearing out there in the world is that eating meat causes cancer, eating meat can lead to heart disease? Well, again, I think that's something we've been propagated to believe.
Hold up.
I am the Hungarian Experiment. If you guys have been following along my journey over the last several months here, you guys will know that I've been doing the carnivore diet. Yes, I'm currently now on day 95, but back on day 71, I actually got a blood test done to see how things were affecting my body inside, because I could already tell outside I was having some amazing results. I was seeing some crazy muscle growth. I was feeling really on point. My energy levels have been amazing. Now, if you guys want to go check out those videos, they'll all be in the description box below. Go check them out. You can see a playlist there documenting my 100-day carnivore diet experiment. And again, after about day 12, I feel fucking amazing. I feel absolutely amazing. I wake up in the morning and my energy levels are great and they don't drop down throughout the day. I feel absolutely great and amazing. Again, I'm putting on muscle. I don't feel any negative side effects from this. So I wanted to get a blood test done to see how things are going on inside my body. Now, we're not going to cover my whole blood test here. If you guys are interested, a day or two ago, before I released this video, I did a live stream taking you guys through step by step on all the markers in my blood and all the results from the blood test. Now, basically, what you're going to see here, because we're going to pan through it really quickly, we're going to focus on one factor, really, but you'll see that all my markers were on point, besides my cholesterol was a little high. Now, again, go check out that live stream where I dive into the whole blood test, because I break down how it's a little controversial right now on cholesterol, and if that is even a high marker, because a lot of the averages that are being based off of are the average people out there in the world. And the average people out there in the world, especially North America, living on this North American lifestyle and this North American diet, are insulin resistant. So their bodies are resistant to carbohydrates and their bodies aren't regularly using fat for fuel. So these averages for the cholesterol might not even be all that right. So we're going to quickly dive into my blood test here. I don't want to make this video too long, but I want to show how with my cholesterol results that it's actually showing that my cholesterol results are fantastic, because my cholesterol ratios are fantastic and on point, and how it's actually potentially reversing heart disease. Yes, after 72 days of eating only meat and animal byproducts, now I'm not eating the cheap grocery store stuff. I'm going to a local butcher shop here in London, Ontario, that is sourcing its meat from an hour or two away from Tillsonburg, Ontario. And I'm only eating the best local grass-fed meat that I can. The chicken eggs that I'm eating are free range. The only thing that I'm not 100% sure of is the salmon and shrimp that I'm eating about once or twice a week. But even the cheese that I'm mainly eating, I'm getting from Elmer, Ontario, which again is an hour away, and I'm getting it from 100% grass-fed water buffalo. So I believe that if you guys are going to do this carnivore diet, if you want to get the best results from it, you need to be eating one as locally as possible and making sure that it's grass-fed and it's not being fed this corn crap and bullshit, and it's not pumped up full of antibiotics and all that. So again, if you guys are interested, go check out my carnivore diet experiments. I take you guys through full days of my life, what I'm eating, when I'm eating it at, I'm still trying to implement intermittent fasting into my life. But today we're going to hop into a little piece of my blood test results to show you how with the carnivore diet, I'm actually reversing heart disease, if I even have any heart disease going on in my life. But again, I think we're propagated to believe that eating meat is bad for us, whereas I think That's just being something pushed by these mass corporations who are trying to push this plant-based diet on us because it's cheaper for them to create these plant-based food sources that aren't all that healthy for us, but again, it's cheaper for them, and all they care about is the money. They don't care about your health. So let's dive into it here. So again, guys, go check out my my blood test results live stream. You will see all this, but as you can see there, normal, 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 normal. Everything is on point. Again, the only thing that is a little off point here is my cholesterol, my total cholesterol. But again, I dive deep in that live stream video and I break down why, like, I'm just slightly high. It's not even all that bad. Now, there are two things here, my LDL cholesterol, which there is no average to compare to. It's uninterpreted. And then we have my total cholesterol HDL ratio, which is also uninterpreted. But in that video, I break down and I show you guys what are the averages for this. So today we're going to focus on total cholesterol HDL ratio, 2.5. So we go to this website here. This one here. And this is the cholesterol guide review solution.com. And this is what you'll find across all the cholesterol like information out there in the world right now. So we go here and we see the normal levels of cholesterol ratio. Probably the most important factor for normal cholesterol level is the cholesterol ratio. This ratio of HDL to LDL and total cholesterol is actually more important than total cholesterol in predicting a heart attack, heart disease, stroke, arteriosclerosis, coronary heart disease, coronary artery disease, and other cardiovascular diseases. These numbers help tell us whether more cholesterol is being stored in our cells, is being broken down and removed from our body. That's the reason you see heart attacks in people that have low total cholesterol levels. Their HDL is low as well, and as a result, their ratio is high. To determine these ratios for yourself, simply divide your total cholesterol and LDL numbers by your HDL number. The normal levels of cholesterol, so let's go look at that real quick. So my total cholesterol and LDL numbers by your HDL level. So my total cholesterol is 6.04, and what else is it asking here for? So my LDL is 3.45, and they want us to divide that by our HDL. And my HDL here is 2.41. Now, what do we get there? The total cholesterol ratio is 2.5. Now, we go back to this report here, and they're saying the normal levels of cholesterol ratios for total cholesterol to HDL should be below a 4. And a very good ratio is 3.5. Excellent is 3, and fantastic is 2.6. If you can get your total cholesterol ratio down between 2.4 and 2.8, which mine is 2.5, you can actually experience a reversal of heart disease. The normal levels of cholesterol ratios of LDL to HDL should be less than 2.5. This is the best indicator of risk of heart disease and stroke. So there you have it, guys. Again, we're believing, because we're being force-fed by these corporations, by these big businesses that are pumping processed food at us, that meat, good, sourced, healthy, grass-fed meat is bad for us. When I've now been doing carnivore diet for the last 71 days. Well, I've been doing it for 95 days, but as of this blood test result, I've been doing it for 71 days at this point. Over 2 months of not having one single plant source. I didn't eat no vegetables, no fruit, and I went hardcore with this. I didn't have any kind of like sausages that would have like garlic and stuff in it. I didn't have coffee. I didn't even have pepper because those are considered a seed. Because I wanted to go hardcore with this and I wanted to see for myself what the kind of results can be if you truly push this to its limits and do it the proper way. So no processed food has been in my system for the last 71 days. 95 again now, but back then when I did this blood test, 71 days. And it is showing there that I have fantastic cholesterol ratio levels and that I'm reversing heart disease right now. So, what do you guys think? I want to know what you guys think in the comment section below. Do you guys think that meat is bad for you? If you guys do, I think you guys are being propagated by these mass industries to believe something that's completely false. I've been studying now since I've been about 20 years old. I'm 30 now. I've been looking through scientific research since I was 20. not all about heart disease and meat and stuff, but across all these different areas, hormones, how our bodies are affected by all these differing factors in our lives, and how to optimize ourselves as much as possible. And I break down in red meat does not cause cancer. This video where I broke down several scientific studies that are being manipulated by articles and news sources that are trying to make you believe that meat causes cancer. And when you dive into the scientific studies, that's not what these scientific studies are concluding. They're showing that more results need to be shown. And that when you change you don't change the results, but when you interpret it a different way, you can actually see that, okay, in this study where they studied 25,000 people over the course of 18 years by giving them a questionnaire at the beginning of the 18 years and a questionnaire at the end of the 18 years, they found that, 20% of the meat eaters did have heart disease. But what they also found is like 20% of the plant-based eaters had stroke. But then you have these news articles, you have these news sources trying to have a clickbaity title by saying meat causes heart disease. Yeah, but if you're someone who actually dives into the science like me, you will see that this is conflicting information. And they're trying to make you click on that button to get you to watch something and experience their advertisements. So I just wanted to share my results there. Again, after 71 days of eating only meat, having eggs, having, again, salmon and shrimp about once a week, and after about day 30, I started implementing dairy in the form of cheese, good local fresh dairy from 100% water buffalo. Sometimes I was doing like that grocery store stuff, but I really tried to avoid that as much as I could. Probably say 80% of the cheese that I got was local from about an hour away of here in London, Ontario. And then local sourced honey as well too. And this was my blood test results. So again, if you guys want to see the full blood test results, the full breakdown, you guys got a bit of a sneak peek there, but I break it down in a longer video. So guys, go check that out. And I want to know what you guys think. So go comment in the comment section below. Have you ever done carnivore? Are you considering it? I want to know. I'm not here to tell anyone what to do in life. I'm just here sharing my results. And after 71 days, my blood tests are on fucking point. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I'll see you guys in the next one. I am the Hungarian Experiment. I am the Hungarian Experiment.